Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode 104. I'm your host, Everett. Why am I fucking up? Everett, aka Two Beats to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. I'm not gonna take that one out. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that one in. The other one is out. Joining me this week after a 2-week hiatus, the normal crew. Devin.
What up, Skank?
JJ.
Howdy there.
Yeah, again, I'll go ahead and leave that one in. Hey, whatever. Maybe it'll help get some views with the stupidity. As you can tell, it's been a while since I recorded a podcast. Obviously, I've been putting videos on the channel, but yeah, we didn't do one for Father's Day because obvious stuff. We have fathers in the podcast. Last week I had to help a friend out with something, medical thing, so couldn't do it last week. But yeah,
Did someone try to shove a jar up their butthole?
yes, we'll say that. No, sometimes someone got a whole light bulb stuck up their ass. That's a Scrubs reference. I think Scrubs reference. I think that was in the Scrubs show. Yeah, because they're talking about like how to get it out. It was a pretty good episode. Scrubs is a good show. It is a good show, actually. The revival's not bad. I liked that season.
Yeah.
And I asked Devin earlier, so sorry for the listeners if you hear fireworks. I guess 5th of July is a day to celebrate. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, I had initially wanted this podcast episode to be like a basically a 2-3 week catch up. But there wasn't really still that much news, but the stuff that happened. Oh yeah. We're going to talk about that. We are definitely going to talk about that. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, if you've seen the videos I've been putting up on the channel, and what I'm naming this podcast episode instead of putting the subjects, like the game industry hates us, the gamers, and I honestly think we're in the midst of a gaming crash. But we'll get to that. Before we get into the news and all that stuff, let's talk about what we've been playing. JJ, we'll start with you.
Oh, okay. With me, I was playing, old school RuneScape, like usual. Big ass quest finally released on the 30th of June. It wraps up a 20-year story quest line for the game. I fucking woke up at like fucking 2:30 in the morning for the quest to come out at 3 to realize it got pushed back till 4 in the morning. So I'm
Damn.
sitting there waiting till 4:15, and I beat the quest at like noon. Because the last boss in that quest is fucking bitch. But super cool. Really like the mechanics. Really glad, like, even the part of the quest made it like you go in the guy's this vampire's mansion, and it plays like Resident Evil with a lot of the puzzles and shit. You have to like go to this room, solve this poem, and you go to this other area to fucking figure out the clockwork or whatever. It reminded me a lot like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
In that, which is really cool. It's literally you're it looks like the manor, which is cool.
Oh shit, nice. Yeah.
But other than that, I played a little bit of League of Legends because fucking KYS, for that kind of style of game. And I think that's what I bought some games earlier, like they're on sale because the Steam summer sale is going on right now. I bought Dusk and Trinity, like the Unholy Trinity. I think it's Faith. Yeah, Faith. That's what it's called. Because I saw like a trailer for their new game that the game's doing. Yeah, they're like $6. I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy it.
But I've heard good things about the game.
Yeah, I watched Markiplier play the Faith, and it was fucking crazy, dude. Like,
I want to say I might have Faith. Oh shit, Steam's got to update. But I want to say I think I might have that on my like wish list or something.
Yeah, because was it the new one that's coming out in October kind of plays like that. Cause like the graphics is still like kind of like the 8-ish or 16-bit looking one, but when it does cutscenes, it's like real life people, like live fucking cutscenes with real actors and shit in there. So I'm like, holy shit! So you can actually see like the crazy demented monsters and shit like that. I like in the cutscene, but then again, it just goes into like the 16-bit looking monster chasing you, which is really cool because they did that like in Faith instead of like live people. It's like it goes to like really detailed like pixelated cutscenes, which
Yeah.
makes it like game even creepier as fuck. But I'm okay. Keep an eye on that because like the whole developer, they have a developer sale too for all their games. Because Dusk is just like Doom but with horror shit, like weird creepy monsters and shit. So other than that, it's a slow week, really. Just those 2 games, really.
And what about you, Devin? What have you been playing these last few weeks?
I haven't really played shit. This last week went on vacation with the family, so I was just so tired. I had Star Fox. Didn't even get a chance to play it though. I was just so tired by like the end of the days. Like I brought my Switch, so I had the intention to play games. I was just so tired. And then today, I mean, like it's like a personal note, but like so today is actually like the 20th anniversary of my dad passing away. So we did some stuff as a family today. So just been busy with family stuff,
Yeah.
but looking forward to. And I think a lot of the news that we'll get into kind of put me in like I know like last week I wasn't doing stuff, but like I don't know. I feel like I don't know, like a little depressed with stuff. The state of the gaming industry.
Yeah,
So
we'll get into it. We
yeah,
will get
so
into
I
it.
think all those factors, like going on vacation, dad thing, and then the news. I was just like, eh. So
And I forgot to say, I forgot to play. I played fucking Star Fox. I want to play like
Oh,
got to like the 4th planet. That was it. Because
yeah.
again, I'm just so busy with shit.
As for me, literally all I've been playing is Gears Reloaded. Um, I finally got the achievement now where you capture 3 like objectives or whatever. So I have 2 more achievements. Re-up, which I'm like level 97 or 98, so I'm close to doing the re-up. And after that, I'm 20% of the way there, but the fucking 10,000 kills. So, uh,
and you suck at killing, so
yeah, but I do tend to get a lot of kills if I'm playing Blitz or King of the Hill because, see, look,
skill based matchmaking puts you with people who've never seen a
no, no,
controller.
no, no. It's not even that. It's not even that. I die way too many times still. The thing I like about this is why I like I'm not a team deathmatch guy. I've never been a team deathmatch guy. I'll play it, but I really don't like to because I'm not a killer. I've always been that. I'm not good at killing. I've never been good at it. I'm never going to be good at it. It's just how it is. But you put me in a game type where the objective is to actually capture objectives, then yes, I will PTFO all fucking day. I will play the fucking objective. And I mean, Devin, how many times have we been in a match where you and I have like 10 captures, but our teammates have like 2 or 3? They'll have a bunch of kills. Don't get me wrong. They've been killing dudes, but they're not capturing shit. And it's like, we
That's just
lose.
any day we play Gears. I mean, pretty much
Yeah.
any day that ends in Y, and then we play Gears.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, and that unfortunately that's been happening ever since I've been playing a lot of Gears lately. Like you'll see a lot of matches where I have like 17 to 20 captures, and the closest like today I think the closest one of my teammates had was like 6 captures. One of them had like 40 kills. I had I think 25, but we lost. Like cool, he had 40 kills. We got blown out 2 rounds to nothing. Like,
You're
we're
right.
not gonna win. But yeah, almost, almost done with that game. As soon as I'm done with it, I want to try and go back to Gears 5 and maybe try and work on I don't even know. Like maybe hopefully I could actually try and work on getting that those 2 actually. No, it's 2 of them. I forgot. The 2 seriously 5.0 achievements. I can't believe they made 2 of them. Yeah. All right. You guys have anything else, or you want to get into the?
Just getting the meat and
Okay.
Let's
meat and
get right
potatoes. Yeah.
into the news.
All right. So as I said at the top of the show, and Devin obviously mentioned it earlier. If you're a gamer right now, it's probably not a good time. So I wanted to talk about these two things just as a little bit of a, like, okay, maybe not everything is so shitty right now in the news cycle. I don't know. So the first one we're talk about is JJ I know really likes this or whatever, is this new Captain America skin that they have for Marvel Rivals. JJ, I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk about it because I know you know more about it than I do. I mean, I know. Trust me, I've seen. But yeah.
No, it's just a summer event right now. Like Captain America's got a full package, man. You know that should be leading America. To be honest, when you think of America, you think of big hog. You know,
The fact that like
he's got a nice fucking. That's America's ass, dude,
so
right there.
so like the thing is, so I saw the skin and I was like, I didn't think anything of it or whatever. And then someone like pointed out, like, I guess because he posed, there's a different pose. And you could see
Yeah, like
like
crouching.
you could see the fucking just giant fucking cock right there. I was like, what the fuck? Who did this? And then someone's like, this is not a mod. This is actually in the game. And I was like, no fucking way. And then I was seeing videos of it. I was like, what the fuck? And then JJ pointed out that it fucking jiggles. So like,
Equal opportunity jigglers, man. You got jizzle physics in your boobs. You got
Yep.
jizzle physics in your penis.
Yeah, Mar Rabbit's is not, one side anything, bro. Guys goon, girls goon. Here you go. Whatever. Everybody's gooning in here. No one discriminates. Like there's Captain America, fucking Black Widow, dude. Loki has another skin too. Last year, fucking dick bulge right there. His
really?
little
Oh, I
speedo.
did not know that.
Yeah,
I did
and
not
this
know that.
year it's Lady Loki this time. They put her now. Loki's a
Oh,
girl with a
yeah, I
fucking
saw
swimsuit.
that. Yeah,
Emma Frost has also got a fucking goddamn swimsuit too. Fucking all cheeked up, dude. Which I need to buy that skin, to be honest. Just kidding. I like playing as Emma Frost. Sue me, bro.
sure. You
I
like
gotta look
playing
I've
as
good.
never
I
seen
gotta look
JJ play as
good.
Emma Frost a day in my life.
Like, dude, you have 0 game time on her for all 6 seasons.
like are you sure you actually like playing as her?
No, like, yeah, there's a lot of skins. Like Black Widow has one, busty as hell. Daredevil's pretty gnarly too. He's got little short shorts, and he's got like fucking his little sunglasses and shit. Which crazy, he's a lifeguard. I don't know who the fuck he's saving if he's blind. But the
Yeah,
Spider Man's also in a
the
thong
skin
too. I
him.
think Spider Man's in like a fucking like a Spidey thong. I thought little bucket hat. Yeah,
Cool.
every just, and I think Doctor Strange too has also like swimsuit. This is how it is, man. A lot of summer skins, shit, bro.
But the thing,
They don't hold back.
the thing I like about it is that, like, you know, I remember a time when, like, these types of things, like character designs, character models like that, like, you'd get, like, obviously, you know, it'd be in the news somewhat, or the news cycle, whatever, or, the zeitgeist, the discussion. Obviously it was a little bit more of a negative talking point because it was just people crying about it and not liking it, and you still see that. But like the fact that it's now like a talking point just because like it's not as prevalent in video games somehow. And so then you see a lot of Eastern developers like, well, you know what? Fuck it. Here's a game with a hot chick that you get to play as that has a big ass sword. Or here's all those Marvel superhero characters you like? Yeah, here's them just looking fucking, they got big dongs, big asses, titties hanging out. You guys want to play it? Okay, there you go. Like,
Give me more dong.
yeah.
Raise your donger, bro. It's funny. That's actually League of Legends little old school code from like fucking 14 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is
I
another.
think it's pretty. I just think it's hilarious that that's a thing nowadays. That it's a little reversed, but also it does kind of suck that it's like that a bit because of a lot of the Western game designs that they seem to have for specifically women characters, but that's a whole other discussion. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I added this in, but I kind of don't even know. So Roblox, they showed off, I guess, or something, or talked about. They have 6 new 18 plus games. One of them's a game called Drifters, which is an extraction shooter developed by Bungie co-founder Alex Seropian. Um, I don't even know why I really added this because it's not like any of us play Roblox. I just think it's kind of funny that they're like, oh, these are mature games. So
Yeah, so I guess the pedophiles can have a different game to play. I don't know.
But the kids don't play that though.
Yeah. Yeah, unless the extraction shooter is like you're trying to extract children from like a school or something.
No, I think
Then
it's just Roblox is trying to come. Like I think it's weird because it's like trying to compete with like the whole kind of like Fortnite has like a lot of different games you
yeah,
can play within Fortnite, and Roblox is trying to do that thing where they just give everybody the freedom to do whatever the fuck they want. Because we've seen a lot of games, they're like they had like the Call of Duty one that was in there, which is crazy because like this is a Roblox game, it's Call of Duty looking at stuff, and then a lot of people were playing it for like a week, and then it just obviously died because everyone went to Call of Duty instead. But they could just do things like that,
yeah,
Maybe kids that can't buy Call of Duty just play that one instead or whatever, like with their buddies. But yeah,
and
I think that's
once
just them to it. So it's good for the Roblox is protecting the PDF files in there for them to maybe not play Roblox of the kid games all the time. If they want to not do that, but
yeah,
still weird.
yeah. I don't know. It's just an interesting little thing that happened, I guess, within the past few weeks. All right, let's move on to. Well, yeah, it was up here. When we talked about some funny shit. It's all downhill from here. We'll start with, I guess, this one's not awesome, but it's not affecting the West just yet. This is happening in Japan, I think. Nintendo announced it just for Japan so far, but starting July 1st, which was, obviously 5 days ago now, um, they're revising the prices for each plan for their Nintendo Switch Online. Um, I forgot to see. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to read those fucking prices. It's in whatever yen or so whatever. I don't know what the shit is.
yeah.
Yeah, at the end.
It's in, and it's obvious. I can't read Japanese, so I'm not even going to. Yeah, but this is just prices are going up for the video game industry, which we're gonna get into a little bit more of other stuff that is either expensive or starting to really get the prices up and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, so okay, obviously, like I said, I don't think it's affecting the West yet, but this has to be a sign, right? That at some point,
Oh yeah.
probably,
If it's going up in one market, it'll eventually make its way here. Like it's probably just a test. They're probably just testing out. See, are we gonna dip in subscribers? No. Or is it enough that we still make more money? Perfect. Now I'll roll it out everywhere.
yeah,
Europe, here's your price increase. North America, go fuck yourself. Like, it's just a matter of time.
yeah, you're right. It is a matter of time. I mean,
So if you want Nintendo Switch Online, just go to the store and buy a shit ton of cards, I guess.
I know, right?
Doggo.
They do that, right? Like they let you stack them up to. I don't
Probably.
know if it's a
I
certain amount
don't
of
know how long.
years.
It's not, don't take it as sound financial advice, but I mean,
Yeah.
you could probably stack a couple years or something. So
All right. I man, I'm trying to like choose which one we should be talking about because obviously I kind of want to save the PlayStation stuff, but like all of these are kind of bad. So, uh, we'll talk about the Xbox stuff. So I think we've talked about it already, right? That there's like reported layoffs, but like these layoffs and studio closures have kind of just been like prevalent ever since their summer showcase. Nothing has obviously happened just yet, but like these rumors are still happening, even to the point where like unionized workers are demanding layoff protections. Xbox workers are demanding layoff protections. Because I mean, I think they did say that. I don't know if they did basically say it with their whole like, oh, Ashley Sharma saying that there has to be a reset for Xbox, but she said there was going to be some hard choices and everything. So yeah, like there's at least layoffs expected for sure, but you know, as for studio closures, I think there was a it's I'm forgetting the name of the Ninja Theory, Compulsion, Double Fine. That's the one. Those are like the main ones. Compulsion Games, Double Fine, and Ninja Theory are like all supposedly like on the chopping block, but also that like they might get sold off instead.
Yeah.
Which apparently that's why they showed off the Senua, the new Senua game or whatever. Ninja Theory was that like to be like, oh yeah, hey, we got a new game, so you want to buy us or whatever. Yeah, I mean, again, nothing's happened, but I mean, what do you I don't really want to like I mean, I want to talk about it as if it could be a thing, but at the same time because it has been like it's been almost a month now, right? Or something like or not a month,
The rumor is it's supposed to happen this coming week. That's the rumor.
but it's been I mean these have been rumors for like 2 or 3 weeks
I
now.
know.
So it's just but the layoffs
I
have
know.
to happen, I think for sure. I mean, they already laid off
Yeah.
so like Microsoft itself had layoffs, not Xbox. More recently.
Yeah. I know. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know. The gaming industry as a whole, like, I mean, I feel like it needs a crash. Like, I'm rooting for a video game industry crash at this point. Like, I mean, like when I heard Gears E-Day, its budget was like $400 million. I was like, why? Like, I feel like Gears is gonna be a dead franchise now, because of this. Like, it's gonna be so hard to make all that money back. Like, $400 million is a shit ton of money, especially with Game Pass. Like, you're not gonna get as many sales that way. If you're just gonna like, it depends how Microsoft's gonna look at it. So it's just like $400 million, and it's like, oh yeah, like
Well,
what is it? Marcus's face has more,
I mean,
details than like
I'm
I don't know.
assuming there's going to be microtransactions in the game, so that's their big
Yeah,
thing is they're going to really push that kind of
it
shit,
sounds like
but
they're not gonna be pushing it. It's super heavy. It sounds like I feel like it's gonna be very similar to Gears 5, where there's like the iron, the double XP, and certain skins and a season pass, but like nothing crazy. I feel like it's gonna be very similar to that.
Just think we're gonna get Nicki Minaj in Gears.
No,
that would
we
be
get
hilarious
some.
actually. I would actually like that cuz I would like to shoot the fuck out of Nicki Minaj a bunch. Like I would.
Maybe we'll get like Cyborg or something from DC. That'd be cool. But
That could be cool.
because we got like Terminator, I feel like robot, but
No,
maybe
no, no,
because
I
the
get you.
robots haven't been introduced yet. So,
Yeah,
um,
that's true.
but yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like uh, somewhere along the line, like developers, I feel like have lost the plot and are wasting money. So like, yeah, it does suck. These developers are getting, that they might have layoffs, but I'm just like, when did and then, like, I know it's rumored that the Blade game is also and that developer, Arcane.
They might shut them down and cancel
It's just
Blade.
like, because it's like, when did we get the preview for that? Like, when did we get that short little teaser trailer? It's been 3 years, right?
I'll say like 3 years ago.
So it's like you were making it before
Yeah.
3 the turnaround time,
Yeah, it
like,
came out in 2023.
okay, so yeah, like 3 years ago, and we haven't seen shit. So it's like you have to look at it from, like, from any reasonable, like, investment standpoint. It's like you've invested at least 4 years into making this game, at least, and it's nowhere close to being completed. And it's like you go to talk to these developers, and it's like, oh yeah, we're like Marcus's fate, like going back, but it's like, oh, he's got more like polygons in his left pubic hair than he ever had before. It's like, I don't give a fuck. He looked great in Gears, like the characters looked great in Gears 5. Like he didn't really need to do. I feel like everyone's doing too much. It's like we talked about Elden Ring, like that game looks great, and like they can turn around games and make games look great, and it's like I feel like their budgets aren't over bloated, and I feel like that's what's kind of happening right now is we're getting like these over bloated budgets, and like why aren't we making our money back? And it's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is
Kind of
because
like
they're trying to make it like Hollywood like status for these games. Like
I
we get
know,
it,
but
like we're
like
spending this
even
stuff that you don't
Marvel,
need to.
I know, but even Marvel, like they didn't have like a crash, but like Marvel, the MCU, they kind of did like Kevin Feige did like a reset because he's like, okay, like we can't just like have over bloated crazy budgets for just every movie and just greenlight everything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like there has to be like not every game that comes out from Microsoft or PlayStation needs to be these $400 to $500 million budget titles. Like the Blade game could have been, a double A title. Like I feel like well, I don't even know because like we don't even know what it plays like.
Yeah.
Is it a linear game? Is it open world? Like what the fuck are we doing? We like they haven't said anything about it. Like that's the thing is too. We don't even know. We just know there's this short little teaser trailer of like 20 seconds, and you expect Microsoft to keep funding you after 4 to 5 years of development for a 20-second teaser trailer that you've shown to the public. Like I don't know. It just especially because back in the day, Gears, like Gears 1, there was what, a 3-year cycle, and then 2 to 3, and then 2 to 3 for the
Between
next
Gears
one.
1 and 2? 2 years.
Like 2 years. Exactly. And like I don't know. I feel like 3 to 4 years if you're making like sequels is plenty of time. Like
Well, that was the
I
thing.
don't
I think because like obviously they try to make games look as good as possible during the 360 era. Like I think because like the technology at the time, they couldn't do as much detail, so they worked on everything else. But yeah, you see that like there's a lot of like talk about that,
Wait,
like how
like I know, like you said, it like they didn't look great, but guess what they worked on? It's the story, the
yeah,
gameplay, the
that's what
acting
I'm
that
talking
fucking
about.
mattered.
No, I
That's
know
why
that's what I'm talking about. They focused on that stuff because they couldn't make it look, you know,
But the thing
like
is, it's like, I don't know. If you told me back in the day, Gears 3 is as good as it's gonna get, I would have been fine. Like if graphics never would have gotten better, I wouldn't have been like,
I mean,
fuck it.
honestly, I think when we got to the PS4, Xbox One generation, I thought like because games during that generation like looked obviously better than the 360 PS3
Yeah,
era, but I'm like, we don't need to do better than this.
yeah.
We don't.
It's like we just need to increase frames and focus on gameplay and
We don't need
story.
fidelity. We need frame rate, which is a lot more important right now.
Yeah, because like yeah, well, like so like if you go to like the PS4, like yeah, if you're telling me we peak at Order 1866 and Rise Son of Rome, those games look fucking amazing. They
Well,
still
like
look just as good, if not better,
yeah,
than some games today. And it's just like,
no, because like
where have we
I
lost the
see it
plot?
every so often when people are like, oh, like how they're always people are like trying to or developers are like always trying to make the best looking game, but it's like you don't need to do that because like look at Batman Arkham Knight. A lot of people always bring that up. It came out in like 2015, right? Arkham Knight. And it's like, how did they make this game look this good? And we just never seem to like do better. The reason we don't do better or like the gaming industry isn't doing better is because they're focusing on the wrong shit instead of like if you look at that game, obviously there's a lot of detail to the characters, but I bet you the detail isn't stuff like, oh, like the bottles of beer fucking like the beer moves around in there, and you could see the reflection, or like you could see this and that. Like it's just like
You
they
see
made the
Batman's balls shrink when it gets a little bit colder.
yeah they did something really good. They made something really special with how that game looked, but
Yeah.
like
And like, oh yeah, you can see the condensation coming off like a beer bottle now. Or like, in some games, like I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit.
I mean,
Like that doesn't make it.
like I'm fine if there's like if Rockstar wants to keep doing that, fine. But we don't need every developer to do it. We
I'm not
really
gonna
don't.
look at it. I'm not gonna be like looking to buy a game. Like the next Spider-Man game comes out, and then I'm like, you know what? Like when I was swinging by, I noticed in the Spider-Man goggles, I didn't
Fuck.
see a reflection of the building.
No. Remember
Fuck
what was
that.
it? What
I
was it
ain't
called?
buying that.
What was it called? Puddlegate? Was that what it
Yeah.
was? With the first Spider-Man, like, oh, there's not as many puddles or something. Like, who fucking cares?
I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like that is the biggest waste of time, like, oh, the reflections. I can't see the reflections. Like I feel like I don't know if developers think it's like because gamers are super spoiled, but it's like we're so spoiled. Like we came from playing games like Mario, 8-bit, 16-bit graphics, then the way to 64-bit, and then we finally get like online multiplayer, and now it's like, oh, if it doesn't have reflections, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. Does it play?
Yeah, that's what
Does
it
it feel good when I'm inside it?
Honestly, the standard for all studios should be to just be like fucking From Soft. They make good looking games and they make really good playing games. Like really those games play really well.
They
Like
look
feeling
good.
games.
They run at a good frame rate.
For the most part.
For the most, I mean, yeah, they fix it, but I don't know. Multiplayer could use some work.
I don't know about Blighttown.
That's
That's
for
the
the most part.
I mean,
That's what I
Elden
said
Ring.
earlier.
Yeah, Elden Ring though as a whole. I mean, like Blighttown, I feel like, that was its own thing. But yeah, I mean, that was still, they were still figuring out their own shit. But now like Elden Ring and stuff, like an Elden Ring, Night Rain, like I mean, you can make games, and like look, they threw Night Rain out, and that was a budget title, but still looked great. Like, because I mean, I obviously know it was mainly reused assets, but I don't know how many games Call of Duty charge you for reused assets all the time, full price. So
yeah.
I
Some more Xbox stuff. So again, still going downhill with the news. Microsoft has announced that as of August 1st, so we got a little under a month until it happens. Due to the ongoing component crisis and all that other shit. Whatever. They're going to be raising the price of the consoles. So they're also actually discontinuing the 2 terabyte model of the Series X. So the Series
You know
S.
why? You know why they do that? Because all the special editions are gonna have the 2 terabyte only version. And the 20, the special edition, the green one, right? Guess what coming out? Guess what? To be announced to be pre-orderable, August 2nd. After the price hike.
So
$1,000. Fuck yourself, all. Fuck all y'all. No disc, by the way.
So
it's got a disc drive.
I know it will.
So the Series S 512 gig is going up to $500. Didn't it start out at like $350? Yeah.
I thought it was 300.
Or
but
300.
Yeah, 300. The white one, right? The slim? Yeah, it was 300 flat.
And now it's $500. So the price of the original price of the Series X. It's now it costs that much. The Series S 1 terabyte is going up to $600. That's a $150 increase because it was $450. Series X 1 terabyte digital is going up to $750. It's another $150 price increase. And another this one's another $150 price increase. The Series X 1 terabyte, which that one, with the disc drive, that one's going up to $800 from $650. I don't even know, man. $800 is fuck. That's scalper prices. Not even. Like I bought because I couldn't find a Series X when they first came out. I bought it off a scalper for $600. $600.
Yeah, man.
I bet that scalper's pissed off right now, bro.
I know,
God
huh?
damn it.
That's kind of man. I could have had way more. So yeah, man. I just, you know what? We're gonna tie this in. Like the prices of this shit is just insane, but it gets worse. It gets worse. So we're gonna. Valve announced that I think you could pre-order them now, right? But I don't remember that. But they announced the fucking price of their Steam machine. So there's gonna be 2 versions. Well, I guess 4 versions. Whatever. There's either without controller or with controller. So without controller, there's the 512 gig version, $1,040 fucking $9. 2 terabyte, $1,349. With the controller, 512 gig, $1,128. 2 terabyte, $1,428 goddamn dollars. Steam controller's $99, by the way. And bear in mind, this thing is weaker than a base PS5 or Series X and all that stuff. I think it's on par with the Series S or something. So if you want a 2 terabyte, which why would you want to get a 512 gig? I know you could like add more memory to this, and they said you could like add stuff or whatever. I don't know, but it's like you're gonna probably want the 2 terabyte edition because you're gonna buy a bunch of games. You know, duh. And I'm assuming you probably want the controller, even like let's say you don't want to get the controller. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna I have an Xbox controller. I'll connect it. You're still spending $1,350 for a Steam machine. So we got fucking like this is also like I think they're happening in August too. Like didn't Nintendo say they're raising the prices of the Switch too? Like in August or something? They announced that earlier this year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
can't
remember what the
exact
yeah.
date, but yeah.
I don't remember what
Yeah, I
the
remember.
prices were, but we have that happening. Xbox obviously is raising their prices in August for the console, and now Steam Machine or Valve comes out with, hey, give us basically half your, you know, for the average person, half your fucking month's salary for a fucking console, like. And before people say like, well, it's a mini PC, it's a PC. It's a fucking console. It's supposed to sit on whatever it is, connect it to your TV, and play games on your fucking TV. Like that's what this is supposed to be. Yeah, I just
Yeah, if it's gonna run like you said, like a what PS4, like
yeah,
damn,
it's
bro.
not even like it's not even fucking powerful. Like
Yeah, well, because that's like I feel like everyone thought it was going to be way more budget friendly because it is so little. Like essentially, like it's people are like
well,
it's not
it's
going to
not
be
even
that
that it's
powerful,
little
so it should be
because yeah,
cheaper.
it's not powerful. So everyone was like, "Damn! If this thing comes out at like $500 or $600, it's over for Xbox." Somehow it was always only over for Xbox, not PlayStation. But like, yeah,
Yeah, you just have to be the biggest Steam dick rider or Valve dick rider to
oh, I've seen plenty of people who are like, "What? You can't afford this? Then you shouldn't even be talking about." It's like, dude, who can afford it? Or you know, what? It's not even. That's the thing. Fine,
It's just not good. It's not a good use of money. Like
exactly,
at
exactly.
this stage, like I could buy one. We'll get into it later. Or something else that I'm not gonna buy in the future.
Yeah.
Like I could buy one, but like I don't know for like the time value proposition. Like no,
The thing is, but the thing that's even like for me, I'm even more like, are you fucking kidding me? I have a PC that is better than that. I'm able to run games better than the specs that the Steam machine has, and I think my PC cost $1,200. Like it's not the
can you tune
best.
on it?
Yes, I
Can you
goon.
goon on it?
Yes, I can goon on it. But like, honestly, I don't have the best when it comes to the specs, but I have better specs than what that thing has. I can run games better looking than,
How much was it up to here?
and yeah, like it's just
Okay.
fucking ridiculous.
Okay, rice and that. That's not bad. Oh, watermelon. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
JJ, mute yourself.
I think JJ
Sorry.
wanted to mute himself.
Sorry, I fucking thought I muted. I miscounted my fucking button presses to mute and shit. Sorry, Max has been having trouble eating, so now he's actually finally eating stuff. So
Oh yeah, kids will do that.
we're like, just fucking eat, bro. He's like, it's one of those kids that eat like one bite. Like, I'm ready to fucking run like 10 miles now. Let's get the fuck going.
But yeah, so yeah, like again, we're getting all and the thing is too, like you can damn well expect PlayStation at some point within the next couple months to say like, yeah, we're actually raising our prices too. Like,
Yeah, I feel like they would have to wait after they got all the backlash for what just happened.
Honestly, if I'm Sony, I'm just announcing them now because you might as well rip that band-aid off.
Yeah.
But we'll get it. We'll get to the Sony stuff. We'll get to the fucking PlayStation shit. Because yeah. So yeah, man. I made a video about these price raises and the Steam Machine shit. I just think I made 2 videos or whatever. But like, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. That like consoles are getting to the point now where like they're costing as much as, I guess, phones, which I always thought were ridiculous prices anyway. But yeah, this, as I said in the last video that I put out on the channel, the dam has to break at some point because this is just, everything is so expensive and there's like no sign of any respite for us, the consumer.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is too. Like, I mean, kind of going back to the budget, like games that come out for the Project Helix and series or not series, but PlayStation 6. Like, if they're gonna have these big $400 to $500 budgets and no one's buying consoles because they don't have money, how are the people are gonna like? How are developers gonna make their money back from buying the game? Even if these games are all digital. How are you going to make your money back if there's no one to buy the fucking game? Like, if they're being released, who can afford to buy these games? Because
I think, but the thing is,
there's no
I
one that
think,
can afford to buy the system. There's no one that can then buy the games.
and I think this is where Xbox is smarter because of that whole like PlayStation backing out of PC stuff. Like Xbox is like, we're just gonna release our games on PC as well. Because like I have seen a growing number of people are like, you know what, I'm just gonna switch over to PC gaming. If I'm gonna spend that much money, and like I've even thought about it too, that like, you know what, if I'm gonna spend, let's say the next like the Project Helix and the PlayStation 6 are like $1,000 consoles, I don't want those consoles then. I would rather just spend a few $100s more and just get a gaming PC. Yeah, it's not going to be super powerful, but it's going to be able to run games, and I could just, I could just subscribe to Game Pass on that, and then that's it. Like, I can play all the games on that, except for PlayStation games.
But it's just like your digital library, though, is like you've bought so many games on the Xbox. That's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, but it is just... Which, I mean, honestly, I probably would end up buying Project Helix anyway. But I would fucking hate myself.
But at least it's going to run Steam.
Yeah. Speaking of more video game industry showing that they hate us. GTA, is it now available for pre-order?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's available for pre-order on the 25th.
Oh, what? It's been a long few weeks. So yeah, we could pre-order GTA 6 now, but they came out with, the price of the game. The base game is going to be $80. Ultimate Edition is $100. Here's the kicker. That Ultimate Edition comes with like story missions and like stores and stuff. Not just like costumes or skins and like extra cars, like actual game stuff. So like there's a lot of people who are not happy about the price.
Yeah,
Basically,
like, I'm not happy, but
I know. Oh yeah, I think it's already shown that like
$3
Yeah,
billion.
yeah, it's already
it's
made 3 billion.
yeah,
And they only needed
it's
2 billion. Now they're profit now.
Yeah,
And
so yeah.
the numbers will get higher once it gets closer to the fucking launch day.
But here's the thing. That's not the worst. That's not even like the biggest like part of it. Like a lot of people expect. I mean, we've been talking about this for months, right? They're like, how much is GTA 6 going to cost? Is it going to end? It essentially it's costing.
Yeah, it technically is $100.
It technically does
like,
cost $100. So it looks like they did. Here's the thing. There will be no disc. You buy a quote unquote physical copy of the game. There's going to be no disc. It's just a digital download code. And Rockstar has come out and said there's no plans to make discs, like to print any discs for the game. So yeah, we'll get more into it later on with the PlayStation stuff, but you know,
which is wild because they know they could do it because they know they'll be able to make the money to be able to spend, to make the discs. They're like, let's just more profit of that, Like,
you know,
let's just straight to it. Like 3 billion already. Like, Jesus fuck, dude. Like, yeah, we'll get some people to still buy digitally, whatever. But some people will still buy physical. You're saying that $1 billion that you just made profit couldn't go into toward like fucking goddamn discs? But whatever. Unless it's big, this game was. There's rumors that the game's like 500 fucking gigs or some shit like that. But what, the disc
Yeah.
is gonna be like what, 2 or 3 discs? Your fucking shit. The
But
Baldur's
it's
Gate's
like-
fucking 2.
I know, but then just say like, oh, we're selling it. If for the diehard collectors out there, there's a disc version, but guess what? Due to production costs, it costs $10 more, and you just make up. You just you have the digital one, the ultimate, is 100, and then you have the disc version that's 110, and like I just don't get it. Like if you want it that way, and then you give everyone the choice of what they want. Do you want the regular? Do you want the disc? Or do you want just the ultimate digital download? Like, what do you want? Like, I don't know. I just don't know why the video game industry is moving towards 100% digital when every other place, like books, yes, you can still get Kindles, but guess what? You can fucking
you
still
can
go
still buy a
to
book.
you
You
can
still buy a
books.
physical book.
CDs, music industry, you can still buy CDs, cassettes.
Hell,
they're making vinyl records.
Yeah, they're bringing back vinyl records and shit. Yeah,
It frustrates me to no end of like why we're getting pushed to the 100% digital age when you can still go buy a vinyl record. Like,
you could buy
and
a
it's cool, like,
DVD still of a movie. A DVD.
Well, the thing with vinyl, I think it's more collect, but like I think
but
people
that's
are.
the thing.
I think Gen
That's the
Z
thing.
is
That's the
still
thing.
buying
It's
like CDs
collector
and shit like
stuff.
that because like they actually want to have physical things like instead of digital. Like back then when we used to like listen, we had a CD player and we have a fucking CD of the like
Like, I
Linkin
think,
Park shit and
yeah,
put it in there like that. So like I seen people like on TikTok fucking playing a PSP because you can play the shit offline, take it
yeah,
anywhere. And again, a lot of the Sony shit was kind of early for its time, but still like they kind of going a little bit backwards for technology because it was fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
Mid 2000s
yeah.
was dope as
I just,
shit.
it just doesn't make sense because it's like, again, yeah, for the collector's piece, and like I feel like that's kind of like unrelated to like why I've gotten back into like card collecting because like I don't know, you get to fucking get something and like you physically get to touch it and own it,
Well, the
and
thing
it's
is,
like nice.
but the thing is too, like specifically for video games, like it's just the same as like a movie or a CD or whatever. Like, okay, so like I guess now it's called Fandango at home. It used to be called Voodoo. I buy all my movies digital. All my shows are digital. I don't buy CDs. I subscribe to YouTube Music. Well, I have YouTube Premium, and it comes with YouTube Music, or whatever. But like, there are certain things. Like, I don't think I have it here. Just this. I think it's somewhere else. I have certain movies that I'm like, I love these movies. I want to own it physically. I don't have CDs, but like, there are certain things like let's say for some reason, I don't know, what's a movie you really like, Devin? Just a random one. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I'll just say that. For some reason,
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the licensing rights because of whatever, and now all of a sudden I can't buy it, or even, and actually we'll get into it with the Sony stuff because there's some stuff that has to do with that. They get rid of it. Like, oh, you can't even watch it. You can't even purchase it. Whatever it is, a movie. And there are some movies that, like, if I want to watch it, like there's one called Bad Moon, I think, that my dad has been bugging me to buy on the Fandango account because we do share the account as a family or whatever. It's just, you cannot buy that movie for some reason. It's just not available for purchase.
Well, like, and then like I don't know. My wife, she wanted to rewatch that like iZombie show that was on like CW. It's nowhere.
That's nowhere to be. I wonder if you could even buy it on.
I guess I didn't check Fandango at home, but like Amazon Prime, I think you can buy like the first season. That's it, and it's just like, okay, why would I just buy the first season? And so it's just like, I don't understand, man. Like, and like with TVs and movies, their preservation 1,000 times better than video
wow,
game
that is weird.
preservation.
That is weird.
Because
So,
not only that too is like on a lot of the movies
the
though. I was
first
telling
two
my dad
seasons.
actually this. I was telling my dad like we should go back to just buying movies again because a lot of the time when you buy the Blu-ray
You
movie,
get a digital
it's
code.
so cheap. You get a digital code for free with it, and it's like a little
Yeah,
cheaper. It's like 22
yeah,
bucks I think for Blu-ray. I think
yeah.
I
You
saw
can
like a
get the
video.
digital
Obsession was
code.
22, or buy the movie digitally for 25.
Yeah, you can get the digital code. Even if you don't want, even if like I don't know, Everett, for you, if you just wanted to like buy, you should just buy your movies physically and then fucking sell them on Facebook Marketplace. You get the digital code, get it out of there,
Yeah,
and then sell the
yeah, I guess right.
Blu-ray
Yeah,
on fucking Facebook Marketplace. Be like, hey, I've got Obsession, $10, and like you would make $10 back off the digital code, like because then you'd have the digital version. And it's like, yeah, I fucking got $10 for Obsession, But it's like, yeah.
but like,
It's like, do I need it's I don't know. It's like it's nice to have. Like, do I want to own every CD? No. So it's really nice being able to stream all my stuff. Yes, that's great.
no,
But there are certain CDs that I want and to have in my collection.
and
Yeah,
again,
and the CDs do the same thing too. I think what really bought me
Yeah.
like the latest, like one of the last like the used albums I got, disc, and it came with a fucking free code for iTunes. I'm like, oh shit, okay, just put
so,
that shit for free.
and then the thing is, like, as it pertains to games, like, that's one thing too, because we're talking about like music and movies right now. But the thing is, like, let's say again, Devin, like, you love The Office, right? Let's say for some reason, was it on right now? Peacock?
Yeah.
Let's say for some reason Peacock doesn't have the rights anymore because whatever. Like they have to like do this, or like they tried to sell it again, and then now, like, you know how Netflix had it for a while, but now Netflix doesn't have the rights. But because of some bullshit, whatever, Peacock can't like now stream it again. But there's nowhere to buy it. At least you could go and probably buy a physical version of that, the show for like maybe $50 to $60, and then you just play it and watch it, and that's it. It's fine. But what's happening with like GTA and what we'll talk about with PlayStation in a bit or whatever, with like, oh, it's only a digital code. Let's say for some reason 10 years down the line, GTA 6, especially too because like they do have music in there or whatever in the game, like they're like, oh, the rights issues are, there's some shit that's tied up, so now, hey, the game has to be like taken offline, and now you can't play it because nobody could buy it. You can't download it again. Like, oh fuck, I need to download it. Well, I can't download it, and this and that. Like,
and it just got deleted off my hard drive. Like they
yeah.
deleted it off my hard drive. I can't even play the game anymore.
And again, like, I am someone who, like I was mentioning earlier, I buy all my movies and shows on Fandango. I subscribe to YouTube Music. All my games, well, most of my games are digital. But the thing is, I still like some physical games. Like I showed in the video I made about this, like right here, I have a physical copy of the Digimon Storytime Stranger. I have right here, you can't really see it, whatever, but I have all the Gears of War games. The Steelbook editions specifically. And like, if I get out, which one's this one? This one's 4. Like, oh, I guess There's no disc in this one for some reason. I don't know what happened to it.
Broke.
I might have lost the disc or some shit. Here, maybe this one has a disc. Yeah, this is a UK steelbook of Gears of War 3. But you look into it, there's a disc. I can't play it, but whatever. I have Gears of War 2. Like, I had these games. Like, so if for some reason Gears of War, I can't download them for some reason, I can at least like put them in my fucking console and then just it'll install it and I can play at least the fucking single player stuff. Like, yeah, what's happening with like GTA is a start, and then what's happening with PlayStation is just this is where it's headed right now. So it just we'll get into PlayStation stuff because now it's starting to get into that. But just before we get into that, I do want to talk, or I just want to add this in because I do think this is pretty fucking hilarious. They're scalpers selling GTA 6.
I saw that. I saw some. I don't know because the guy was like his car. I bought like I think it was like 250 copies or something like that. And he was like, I'm gonna resell these. But they didn't. Like, it didn't look like he checked out. I think it was rage bait. But people were buying like their eBay sales of people buying GTA, and it's like, it's a code. Okay.
Yeah, there's never going to be a
Yeah, you can just go. You like I don't know. Launch day now, whenever you can go on your Xbox or PlayStation store and just. Boop.
Yeah, you're never gonna run out of copies of a digital version of a game.
Yeah, like unless they could run out of the boxes in stores that contain the digital code, but I mean,
But at that point, if you're buying it at GameStop, I'm assuming they're just figuring shit out. Like, it'll be put on the receipt. There you go. That's it. You don't even get shit anymore. Just a piece of paper.
I think it's gonna be sold in
Another piece of
I think they're selling it in
No, they're
boxes.
selling the boxes. The
Oh
code's
no,
gonna
I
be
know.
in the box.
I meant like if Devin's saying like they ran out of boxes for the shit.
Yeah, they could just
Oh,
sell
yeah,
the
'cause
code.
Because I
Yeah,
saw it
because
was a fucking legend, like when the League of Legends game, but it was like Mordor, like the Lord of the Rings version of it, the MOBA. It was just a fucking
Yeah.
piece of paper in there. No, it was
Yeah.
like it was the disc
Well,
cardboard that was like it was the cardboard shape as the disc, and it had the code on it or something like that.
yeah. Well, remember when we sold PC digital downloads? Like we had the PC digital download rack, and the code would just print on the receipt.
Yeah, that's literally how it
And
is.
we'd have to be like, hey, you guys, like, after this transaction goes through, there's no returns on. It's just gonna print on the receipt.
Like, do not lose this or you SOL, dude. Like that's
Yeah.
it. Like I can't do anything about it.
Speaking of
Hold
PC,
this in your life.
I have a PC copy of. I think the code doesn't work
Probably one of
anymore.
the last PC games to ever get made.
Okay, Grandpa.
I have a actual fucking physical copy of Gears of War PC.
I have a physical copy of fucking Guild Wars 1.
What about any WoWs? You got any physical WoWs?
I used to have the first.
I don't have. I never got
game.
the physical WoWs.
Yeah, I used to have the
I bought it all
physical of the first game or the base game and the Burning Crusade. Oh no, and Wrath of the Lich King. I used to have that.
That's something too. Also, like, I know,
It was
like
a
everyone's
bitch
like,
to install.
we'll get. Well, I think. I mean, we'll talk like obviously, but like with the lead into Sony and stuff. But like everyone's like, oh, 80% of people buy digital. Yeah, because you guys have been devaluing.
No. That 80% of the digital is digital is misleading because it takes into account everything. Like even games that don't have a physical version at all.
Yeah.
So like
I know,
yeah.
but I mean, even if you say it's 80%, it's like you guys like
how much is that PC too, right? How much is that Steam
Well, the
sale?
thing is, yeah, it's PC, and it's like how much have we been driven? Like, because to go buy a disc, even if it's the full game is on the disc or it's on the key cartridge, like that's all you get now. Like you don't get a cool instruction manual. Like GTA back in the day, like you would get a map. Red Dead, you'd get like that fucking cloth thick ass map in there. You would get some cool stuff for buying it physically. So you would like kind of miss out. But now they're like, oh yeah, like I remember like even working at GameStop when this like started to happen, like with the EA, EA was the first like I feel like the first company they just had like that one little like white one-page insert, and someone came back. They're like, "Where's the instruction manual?" I'm like, "They don't do instruction manuals anymore. Like EA doesn't do that." And they're like, they were kind of bummed about that. But it's like those things like they've been cutting, and it's like here's just a disc and a
Oh
case.
yeah, and I feel like sometimes they'll just put like the cover art behind the cover art would be like the controller layout
Yeah.
of the game,
Yeah.
like how to play shit. Like there you go.
So it's just like, yeah, like people are buying more digital, but it's like you're also like being like, "Yeah, I guess you can get a disc, you fucking idiot." Like sorry, we have to try to cater to other it just seems like companies are mad that they have to, like, sell their product to us. It's like they just
Yeah.
want our money and don't want to, like, earn it.
Like the same thing as like back then it was an honor to try like betas or something like that for free. Now you have to pay to get into a beta to
Yeah.
try shit like that until they give
Dude,
it for
I fucking
free.
like, this late stage like, we're in, like, late stage capitalism. Like, you have to have there's certain cars there's certain cars out there and garage door openers that you have to have subscription services to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
Fucking
wild, dude.
insane, bro.
Use your fucking car, like, you may have paid it off, but if you wanna use, like, the wireless key starter to start it, you have to pay, like, 50 bucks a month to use that? If you wanna get in your garage that like, you pay a mortgage on, if you wanna get in your fucking garage, you have to pay a monthly subscription to that? Like, that's fucking wild. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, no, you're right. It is
Like
it is
like,
insane as fuck.
like, the idea that, like and I mentioned it in the like, I feel like if my dad wasn't dead already, he would have died seeing that, like, you have to fucking pay to open a garage. Like, he'd be like, "Nah, I'm having a heart attack," and then he would just die from
Like
that.
I'm ending it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you bring
just
it
like
back to life. Oh fuck no! Why'd you do this to me, David?
I mean, like, like, we were talking about just, like, how things have changed in, like, 20 years, but it's like, dude, if I had like, if someone was, like, in a 20-year coma and woke up, and you'd be like, "Oh, hey, by the way, like, your garage that used to, like, get in and out of, you have to pay, like, somebody 30 bucks a month for that." They'd be like, "The fuck do you mean? I
like,
have to pay someone to open my garage?"
like
Like,
I'm not paying you to be able to fucking monthly to be able to do
I already
this.
pay a mortgage on my house or rent. I'm not gonna pay another, like, 20, 30 bucks to, like, operate a garage. Like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, yeah, and to start your car, that's also another 50 bucks. Like, what do you mean to start my car? Like, I paid it off. It's like, oh no, there's a subscription service. Like, you can't even use the navigation system. Like, you have to pay for that. It's just wild.
Yeah. Well, we already alluded to it. Let's fucking get into this. Um, let's get into all this fucking PlayStation stuff. So, let's start with the big one, but there is so much of what's happening with PlayStation right now that I don't even know. So, we're going to start with the big one. Sony has come out and said that as of January 2028, new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will not get physical disc production at all. So that completely is. I want to say it's even for third party stuff. So it's not just their shit. It is at all. There will be no more discs, which probably means the PlayStation 6 won't have a disc drive.
Yeah. I mean, they don't give a shit. Like, they're gonna be like, if you want to play your PS5 game, should have bought it digitally.
Yeah.
If it even
Yeah,
plays PS5 games.
like even if they did do like the whole this will PS6 we're gonna open the catalog kind of like Nintendo like the Switch 2 you can play the GameCube games now right on this shit. What if like PS6 would do the same shit and that's just really forcing people to um get like the whatever but PlayStation Now like the whatever the subscription is to play the older games forces them to get that shit even play the older shit
Yeah.
which is fucking stupid
So
like
yeah.
fucking Christ.
Obviously, this has not gone over well, and I love it. If you go to their what do you call it? When you go to their Twitter account, I think just their social media shit in general. Like if I look right now, they probably still haven't. Yeah, since July 1st, they have not posted anything else.
Well, like Sony, or like with Spider-Man, they released like a new like trailer, and all the
No,
comments were just like,
it wasn't the trailer. It was like a spider on the Sony thing. It was like a spider and said 30 days. So like,
oh,
the
okay,
movie.
sorry, yeah, I was like,
And like all the comments are just like fix your PlayStation shit, basically.
yeah.
So yeah,
but yeah, so it's like, I don't know.
It's weird, man. It's very weird. It's fucking cringe shit, bro. Doing that. Like, did you guys see also the PlayStation did like they changed all their shit when GTA 5, right? I saw that app thing.
changed
I
it
even
fast.
saw it.
the GTA.
Yeah, I saw it on my app. I'm like, what the fuck? That's interesting with the palm, like the palm
Yeah.
trees and shit. And then I saw a clip like, oh, they try to change it back, and I look back like, holy fuck, they did. Like that's crazy.
So yeah, obviously this isn't going over well, but the thing is, I mentioned this earlier. Like Sony should just come out and say like, "Oh yeah, we're raising the prices for the consoles as well, whatever," to rip off that Band-Aid, because there has been a fucking litany of shit that PlayStation has come out with recently that is just I have never seen a company shit the bed and do so much damage to themselves since the Xbox One. Since Xbox did before the Xbox One release.
This is worse.
I think this is worse. Though. I think this is worse.
Yeah.
Because
at least
no, go ahead.
At least Xbox was gonna have a disc drive, and like, yeah, you could at least then you could still like have like the collector's item. But now like Sony's basically saying like you're not gonna own anything, and plus it comes right off the heels of them deleting those
No,
400.
I was okay. So yeah,
so like
things
you're
that
like,
have happened.
Yeah.
No,
Go ahead.
so, yeah. This is just. I'm just gonna say everything. Like we're not gonna go through this individually. We'll talk about it as a collective. But this is all shit that has happened, basically in the last like 2 weeks. I'll start with just the worst one, or not the worst one for me, but like the least worst one. Like they laid off like supposedly nothing's come out for sure. They laid off half of the Bungie team. Like there was Bungie layoffs. So there's that. We already knew what they were doing with Destiny and all that stuff, but now they have officially come out and like, yeah, there's layoffs of Bungie. Then they came out and said that they're still pursuing live service stuff after the disastrous fucking whatever you want to call it. I don't even want to say like approach or chase or whatever it was for live service. They're still like, yeah, we're gonna try it. They come out and said they don't intend to sell the PlayStation 6, their hardware at a significant market. And then you think that's bad, right? They can't get worse. PlayStation deleted over 500. Deleted, okay? They didn't say like, oh, they're not purchasable anymore. They deleted. They lost the rights and they straight up took it away. You cannot watch these movies anymore. 500 movies from customers' accounts.
Pretty decent movie, like Terminator,
like Rambo, Apocalypse Now, Hot Fuzz, Moonlight. Yeah.
It's not like they got rid of like Backdoor Sluts 9.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
South Park reference.
Yes, exactly. Not only that, they came out and said they're. You think like, okay, it's the PlayStation 3 and the Vita, whatever. They're shutting the stores down for those digital storefronts, which I will get into why that is fucking stupid. Or whatever, why this matters. Not only that, they've discussed potential price hikes for PlayStation Plus. So you think, okay, that's it, right? There's still more. The Marvel Tokone Fighting Souls game is being blocked in 132 countries on PC. This is essentially because like you have to have a PlayStation account, it looks like. And then the final just absolute shit cherry on top. this is, I think, only in the EU. I don't think this is for America or for the the United States or whatever. I think this is just the EU, but doesn't mean it's probably not going to get changed over here. They just updated their terms of service in April 2026 that if you don't use your account for 36 months, they will close it. They will take steps to start closing your account. PlayStation. They'll email you. Yeah, they'll email you, whatever, and then say, hey, we'll give you some extra time. You got it, whatever. But like, essentially, yeah, they're gonna be like, well, you haven't used it in 3 years, but we're gonna close it. Like, okay, all right. So yeah, a cacophony of just absolute nonsense from Sony and PlayStation.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just like I don't know. You're saying I have to buy all my games digitally, like for the PS6, of which you're gonna release like 6 first-party titles during that, 2 of which will be Last of Us remakes of its life cycle. You're gonna shut down the PS4 store during the PS6.
Exactly.
During the PS5, you have shut down the Vita and the PS3 store. So you will shut down the PS4 store. I will not have access to buy any of those games. You may even delete those games off of my hard drive. I will not own those anymore. I cannot play those. Like, I can only go back one console generation and play those games on my current digital system. You may delete those. They'll be gone forever. And I just have to live with that. Like, no, like I've seen tons of people canceling their PlayStation Plus subscriptions.
I actually canceled mine today. There's no reason for me. It's not like I play online for PlayStation. They're like
no one, not
monthly
saying no
games
one,
suck.
but like they are going to have, unless things change and they decide to change course, they're like, yeah, guys, I don't know, like we didn't have to address the rumor. Like the PS6 has a disk drive, like
Yeah,
it's fine.
no,
like,
it's
like if they were like, but they get a whole press release or like the press release. So it's like, if they're like, oh, hey, we changed our mind. But if it stays the way it is going to be a terrible system. No one's going to buy it in terms of like, obviously people will buy it, but in terms of like how popular, I mean, the PS3 sold still by the end of its life cycle because they ended up getting tons of killer apps. Like the
like
PS3
80-something
launch was
million.
bad.
Yeah.
But like the PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, great successful systems. The PS6 is going to be a failure. It's going to be so expensive. People aren't going to want to buy it. And it's like, for what? Like, I have to buy all my shit digitally. Like, I had to buy, like, for the like third-party people, I had to buy my NBA 2K digitally. I had to buy, like, my Call of Duty digitally.
Well, could they also
And
do
they're
a thing
not.
where, like, how they like was a if you want to upgrade Last of Us Part 2,
Yeah.
Edition 7, just if you, as long as you had it, you just pay the $10 to upgrade
Yeah.
to the fucking PS5. Could they probably
Well,
just do that way?
yeah.
Because
But the thing is, that's
well, I guess
frustrating
that would be
though.
digitally only though. But
Yeah.
I guess physically, you're still
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, and the thing that's frustrating with Sony is they're like, it's the Sony store. Like that's it. That's the only game in town. That's the only shop in town.
Yeah.
Like you're in a rural town and there's one supermarket and it's like, yeah, they can charge you $10 for 2 strawberries because where the fuck are you gonna go? You're gonna drive 2 miles? Like there's no other game in town, but like the rumored Project Helix is gonna have Steam, it's gonna have
But
Xbox
yeah, and
and
that's the thing
Origin and
because
stuff.
I've seen a lot
So
of
like
people
there's
say,
competition.
yeah, I've
Like,
seen a lot
yeah,
of people say like, I'm gonna just switch over to PC game. If this is what's gonna
yeah.
be, if it's gonna end up probably being $800 to $1,000 for a PlayStation 6, and I can't have physical games, I'm just gonna switch over to PC. And then I see
Exactly,
people
because
say,
Steam runs
yeah, no, but then I
Steam
see
runs
people
pretty
like,
good
why would you
sales.
do that? That's stupid. PC's all digital. Yeah, PC is all digital, but it's Steam, GOG, Epic Games, uh, Xbox. Like, there's other storefronts, and like, there's competition, and because of, there's like Steam sales. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing is it's like, and Steam, to my knowledge, like hasn't deleted any
they don't
games
they
other
don't
than like,
do that.
and they give
They-
refunds. Well,
Yeah,
like
they give
what
refunds if you have
the day
played with less than 2 hours or a
yeah,
certain
like
amount
the
of
day
time.
before or whatever, like anybody who bought that got refunds. Like not that Steam's perfect, but and again, there's competition on like you can buy your PC codes. They don't have to be off Steam. Like you said, GOG, like you can go on there if they have a better deal. But like people have shown this example, it's like the reason Sony doesn't want like physical, it's like even if it's a new game, God of War Ragnarok at Walmart right now is like 38 bucks.
Yeah.
But on the PlayStation Store, it's $70. They don't want that because like they're looking at that, they're like, we can make, we can
This
make
much
that
money.
margin up here. And it's just like
And
it's a
see,
4-year-old game. It should
yeah.
not be $70 digitally.
But the thing is too, like another reason why this is extremely,
Mm.
extremely stupid that they're doing this is that like they're obviously doing this because the production costs for making the actual physical disc cost money. So they're cutting that cost
Just
out.
charges more, Like I don't understand. Then just for the people,
Yeah,
you
because
can
they're
be like,
not
listen,
that savings isn't coming down to this. Like they're
yeah,
not
it's like,
gonna.
hey,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like, hey, listen, physical guys, we love you guys, physical people, but like we need to charge $10 more for this. And if you want to pay that, it's there for you. But digital people, it's $10 less. Like, and then you might even get people to be like, yeah, do I really want it physically? It's there as an option, like to
Like the
have
thing,
it as a physical
yeah, like
option. Like,
doing that, but like everybody started bitching when it fucking Nintendo did it, and then other companies are like, "We'll just charge you the same price as digital." I'm like, okay, then
yeah, but
you know
then
that.
you're selling it. If Amazon or Walmart wants to charge the same, then that's on them because
Well,
they
again,
can.
honestly, Amazon fucking could. Like,
Exactly,
remember
and that's
Walmart?
the
They do
thing is
both
too,
things.
then it really doesn't, like, I don't know, then it's, like, the company, whether it's Sony or Nintendo, whoever, they're selling their bulk of, like, whatever, like, $50 per game, like, whatever the cost is per unit, like, they're still getting their money from the retailers,
That's true.
and retailers can resell. I mean, like, if we owned Walmart, we could be buying games, and then, like, we could be like, "You know what? Fuck it, we're gonna like, we're so
yeah.
rich, we'll MSRP these at $10 at launch." Like,
Like, look at
obviously,
us.
wouldn't do
We care for the gamers. You
that.
see, we're trying to help you. And then they'll cutting Walmart, blah. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, makes
so
sense.
I know, it's just like we talked about earlier with, like, other like, people want to own like, some people wanna own shit, like, and it's fine, like, I feel like who can save the video game industry? They're not even a video game player, they probably don't even, like, play video games. Taylor Swift. She sells so much stuff, fucking physical on her, and she can sell the same version of the same thing, just in slightly different colors. Now, if she came in, we could get physical back on track. She should run like limited run games, and my God, they would sell so many copies. And I'm right. I'm
So
right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
true. That's true.
and I think another aspect of why like look, I'm not gonna just start praising Xbox. Obviously, I've said it plenty of times. I'm more of an Xbox guy, but I'm not gonna praise Xbox and think like, oh, like, they're not gonna do this. They're obviously gonna do this as well. They're probably at some point. I mean, Project
I thought
Helix.
they
They
were.
thing
I thought I
is,
saw stuff where Xbox did do it, but like, they could be like, we want to say shit right now, bro. We just rose the
Well,
prices.
no, I know.
I know,
Like,
But,
let
but the
let
thing,
let PlayStation
but
sink for a
but
bit.
what I'm saying is the thing is Xbox is so much better at like, you know what? Hey, uh, even if they do come out and say like we're not gonna have physical discs anymore, the thing is like they're so much better with their backwards compatibility stuff.
yeah,
PlayStation
I
isn't.
know. But like the thing is, even if they weren't planning on, they just need like they just gotta put a disk drive in it. Just I feel like that because then you can just be the edge lord. Be like, they did it to you. Do it back. That's how you win this next console
Oh,
generation.
people have been roasting PlayStation because they. I mean,
I know.
obviously it was what 13 years ago or whatever it was. That whole
Yeah,
like here's how you share games. It's like
I
I mean
know.
they
But the
can't.
thing is, like, then you just roast them back. Like I sent reels about it. You just edge lord them back and just they would win like Xbox. It would win because you would have all the third
Hmm.
party people that would be like, fuck it, yeah, like, I don't like, why do like, because I mean, like, you have all the sports ball shooter players, like, those people don't go back and play games, like, no one who's a 2K player Is like I need to go back and play 2K20. Like, no, they're always buying the new year. And guess what? When the new console comes out, they're gonna go and be like, yeah, dude, like I'll
They're gonna
fucking
go
buy the
where
Xbox.
it's yeah.
Like I could possibly like, even get on this like, a sale or someone and it sucks for like I don't someone pointed out like, Christmas for kids, like even if it is just a fucking code in a box, if you're not even gonna produce like that, or if like, the disc is essentially useless, but like, I don't know, you're giving a kid a gift for Christmas, their birthday, and it's just a
Yeah,
fucking
a gift
code.
card or a thingy. Like
It's
that's
just
what
like,
we were trying to get our nephew, like or at least nephew. He has a digital Xbox, but it's a pain in the ass. Like I want to get him some of the scary games. Like, oh, he doesn't have a disc drive, so I got to like, what? You want to give him a code? Like it's not as good as when we were little, you know?
yeah. And you fucking get the box, and like I talked about it, there'd be shit in the box that like other than and you look at the instruction manual,
I
like,
mean,
oh,
you
how
don't
do I?
want to
What's
give a
the
kid
what's the start
shit
button?
in a box, so
I do. I mean,
it
Sony's
probably
giving
be.
you a Sony's probably gonna like with every PS6 purchase. We're gonna poop in there, and you're just gonna have to find it.
He's like,
And
dude, why
so,
don't I get Last of Us again?
yeah, and then again, like I said, the shit cherry on top of this is the whole like after 36 months they could just close your fucking account,
Yeah,
which is
again, they
even
close your yeah,
worse.
then they close your account, and then you've lost all your shit.
Yeah,
Like,
like I see some people like, well, if you can't play your console in 3 years, then what's the point? It's like that shouldn't be an option. That should never be an
yeah,
option. Like if I don't want to play, like especially for me, like I play my PlayStation. I play the PlayStation maybe once every fucking 6 months. And the only reason I do that is because I feel like I want to maybe try and play something. And even then, like I will be on it for maybe a half hour at most. But the thing
yeah,
is, especially like if the PlayStation 6 is going to be that expensive and like the only series I really care about now, especially because they don't seem to make any more Uncharted games, the only series I really care about is God of War. So if I don't buy a PlayStation 6, or I wait and I do buy a PlayStation 6, but I buy a PlayStation 6 2 or 3 years after the release of the damn thing, because they're going to release a new God of War game, and it's like, fuck, I do want to play the new God of War. But then I go to it and I don't remember any of this shit, and I don't even check my email. I'm like, oh, I'll get to it, whatever. And they
yeah.
fucking close my account.
I
It's
know.
it's stupid.
And it's like,
Dude,
dude, out of
wait,
spite, I'm buying Wolverine fucking used. I ain't buying that shit. Like, I'm buying it used to fucking spite Sony. Like,
I have a digital
okay.
PlayStation 5, so I'd have to get a digital.
Oh, all right.
It
Well,
was a cheaper
out of,
version, so
yeah, I mean, out of spite though, like, and like it just, I don't know, like, well, it's like I have a fucking Sega Genesis, and like I don't have it hooked up to my TV, but like they can't delete Sonic the Hedgehog. They can't delete me from playing that. Like I have it, and
I
like
think they could delete you. Just I
I
don't
think
think
they
it's
could
happening.
delete
I don't
you.
think
Yeah,
I don't think Sega has the money to do that.
I think
That
Sony
they
has the
released two
money
Sonic
to delete you
generations ago. Was
Oh,
it
well,
But I think
I don't know. They seem pretty incompetent. I feel like they would be like
right
a
now,
really
right now. Yeah, right now.
bring
Yeah.
it
I
on.
I think the only I find it funny like they're like PS6. I know there's a lot of like backlash from us, you know. Well, here's a trailer and it's Bloodborne 2, like PS6 only. But before that, like a serious thing, I think what's weird is that we were just like what a couple months ago, where it's like, dude, I guess it's kind of cool. Like Call of Duty is now gonna be only for this gen console. We're like we're tired of shit being split into different fucking consoles. We get the PS4 and a PS5, and there's the Xbox One and Series X. I feel we're gonna go back to that shit now for a couple fucking 5 more years when the new one comes
Yeah,
out.
but here's the thing is
Like the
like
new God of War, will probably
we
100% will be on the fucking PS5 and 6. There's no
yeah,
fucking way because they're like nobody's buying our shit,
or
dude.
yeah, or does Sony like, or do we see the Switch sooner because they want everyone to buy the new console, which, I don't know when the God of War trilogy remake's coming out, but like If they're just like,
I'm gonna
hey,
be so fucking pissed off if they're like, "Oh yeah, here's the
PS6,
release date for the
Oh
God of
yeah,
War." Well, no, but not even that. What if
they would
God of War
100% push it back.
Laufey?
They
What
would.
if God of War Laufey is like, "Oh hey,
I
hey,
know.
we're releasing it. It's a PlayStation 6 exclusive."
I ain't fucking buying it. Like,
There's no way that's a PS6 exclusive. There's already so much, but I
Who knows?
would it
Well,
not down
they
if it was
haven't.
like
They didn't
coming
announce
late.
when that
They
game's
would
coming
say
out.
it's gonna be out
and
next
like
year.
one of
But
them,
like if it was gonna be come out late next year, they'd be like, "Fuck it, push it back to 2028. Fuck them.
yeah,
They just
I
push
know,
it back.
and
Just
one of
push
them
stuff back to next year, the 28."
for sure, one or both are gonna come out in 2028. And like we don't get to like, and like God of War's like you have like I have Ascension, I have God of War 3, 1, 2. Like I have those games physically, but and like soon I just don't get to own them physically and add them to my collection.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm pissed. I mean, like I know we're talking about Sony, but it's like I'm pissed at Microsoft for not releasing a physical version of Gears of War Reloaded for me to put that on my shelf next to all the other Gears of War games.
There's
Like
a physical version of Gears of War Reloaded.
for the Xbox.
Yeah, not for Xbox, for PlayStation.
I know. I want the Xbox version to make it. That's the tism in me. I need to have them all Xbox. I mean, I will buy the PlayStation 1, but I'm gonna wait
I'm
till it's
eventually
like
gonna get a physical copy for PlayStation just to
I'm gonna wait
have
till
it.
it's down like $10.
Yeah,
Like, and
that way
then
I can just have it right here with
yeah.
the rest of my games.
So, but it's just like, I don't like. There's certain things like, yeah, not everyone's gonna want to buy it physically, but guess what? Like, it's just nice to have. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I know
know.
it's the only thing that kind of pissed me off about Silent Hills that like they don't even make collector editions anymore for the game, and it's like, oh, get the game 2 fucking days early, digital only. I'm like I have to put the digital to get the game fucking early. Like fuck, and then I
Yeah,
have to get it on PlayStation, and I have to wait a
because like
fucking year to get it for Xbox.
I know. Well, then it's like back in the day, like people are showing like for $100 a GTA 4, you got like a lockbox, a bag, and like a bunch of other shit in there for like $100, and now you just get all digital shit. And it's like the stuff between the 80 and the $100 edition, like literally they could just flip a switch and just give you all that stuff. Like it's not even like
Oh yeah, yeah. You literally, it's
nothing.
like, oh, your copy technically has the access
Yeah.
rights to this. Got it.
Now you can
yeah,
go into the store and buy shirts. It's like it's I
yeah.
don't know.
That's why, like, I put out a video earlier, uh, like last week, and I said it. We're in the midst of a gaming crash right now. Like, I
fucking
believe
don't
it. I believe we are, because again, what I said earlier, what I said in that fucking video, the dam has to break at some point. Like,
yeah.
it can't keep
Well,
going like this. It just
yeah.
can't.
Yeah, I mean, that was like part the ET was part of it, like the first one, like where over bloated budget and there wasn't enough people to buy, like there wasn't enough systems and consoles to even recoup the money. And I think that's where we're gonna be at, is where it's gonna crash because there's not gonna be enough people out there that have the systems to buy the
Yeah,
shit. Like, and they're gonna be like, we have these great games. It's like, cool, yeah, you have Wolverine 2 on the PlayStation 6.
but
I don't have $1,200 that I want to like to play one game. Like, sure I could, but like $1,200 like kiss my ass.
yeah, like, again, I just see this happening. We see so many layoffs. We see price increases. Now we're seeing, oh, you're not gonna own a physical thing for the games, and
And we can
like,
take it away.
and we can take it away. Hey, one of those. You know how you bought Terminator 2, the movie? Well, you can't watch it now. We took that off. Oh, hey,
And by the time and 2 console generations from now, we're gonna close the
we're gonna store the
storefront.
we're gonna close the store. So all those games you have, you're not even gonna be able to download them if you feel like fucking buying, I don't know, Killzone Shadowfall. Too fucking bad because we're closing this
Yeah.
the PlayStation 4.
And a PlayStation 4 store,
Store.
if somebody wanted to buy fucking Bloodborne digitally, you're fucked. And then what? You have to buy a PS5 for a disc drive one just to pop it in, or look for PS4.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, see,
Like that,
that's the thing
like
too.
those things just get more expensive
But
at
see,
that
that's the
point.
thing that I was saying. Like, PlayStation's so bad with their backwards compatibility that, like, yeah, I could totally see them like, at least with Xbox, like, yeah, they were like doing the thing like we're gonna store like they're not closing the 360 right down like the store, but it was like there's some weird thing, so you can't really buy games, but you can still like download them and all that stuff. I don't see Sony like, oh, all those PlayStation 4 games you had, you can still download them. Like I don't see them doing that. Like I totally believe Sony will be like, yeah, all those PlayStation 4 games. Now that we're shutting the PlayStation 4 store down, like I know they're doing it with the PS3 that you could still download digital games, but like that's right now. With everything that
Yeah.
they've been coming out with and that they've been saying, I don't believe that they're gonna keep keep that same energy, as the kids say. Like I totally believe at some point to be like, yeah, no, you just can't. Sorry.
Yeah, like
Like,
why do you even want to play those old games, you fucking loser? Buy the new game. Like new better. New this one that $90 over here on the PS6. This one better. And it's like, dude, like some people like playing their old shit and like I don't know, I've seen people online that are just like
especially
I'm just
too,
gonna buy
like
I've seen people like online that are just like, I'm buying stuff on disc, and if we go to an all digital future, like they're like, this is my backlog. And they have just like a row of games. And they're like, I haven't even played like half my Switch 2 games that I got. Like, I'll be fine for the rest of my life. Like, I've got all these games. Like, I don't even give a shit. Like,
but again, like I said, like PlayStation is so bad with their backwards compatibility that
yeah,
like for them to be like, oh, why would you want to play the old game? You should just play the new game. But the thing is, like, sometimes you're not giving us certain stuff that we do want to play, so we want to go back to play the old shit.
yeah.
Like,
I like Resistance. That's a dead franchise. Like, if you have someone who wants to go back and play that trilogy,
yeah. And like the God of War games. I know we're getting new God of War games, but like, what if I want to play older style God of War? You don't give me that anymore. You give me this
yeah.
new style
And
that,
you should care about, like, especially like with God of War, you should care about a franchise that you've had since the PS2 and like, you know, is still like people still want to play it. Like, yeah, like and I don't know, fucking figure it out on how to sell it the PS2 version on your fucking storefront. People would
yeah.
and then people would buy it. Like, I don't know. If you want to make more money off digital, figure out how to fucking get your PS2 shit on there.
That's yeah. I just I don't I don't know how these game companies can keep this up at this point. With like, I understand that like they have rising costs in certain things, so shit does get more expensive for them. But these are billion-dollar corporations.
Yeah.
They can maybe eat some of that cost. We can't
Yeah.
do that as the
I know.
consumer. We can't do that. So when
That's the part that's like with Microsoft, it's like they're like, we're laying off people. It's like you guys are still making like record profit. Like you guys are worth like what $2 trillion or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's frustrating when like it's like, but you can't afford to pay a couple thousand people. Like, I don't know.
yeah, and it's just so again, like I said, I do believe within the next
I
maybe
hope so, man.
5 years, there's going to be like it's gonna bottom out, and we're gonna see like oh shit, it got bad, and there's gonna have to be some kind of reset, because whether that's like consoles, the consoles developers, fucking all just, hey, had to stop making consoles because of whatever reason, and we're like figuring shit out, or maybe some publishers just, hey, we can't do this anymore, and we lose like Ubisoft or EA or whatever, and all that. But at some point, like, yeah, something has to break. Something has to break, because it can't keep going forward in the direction that it's going when the consumer is the one that's the only real, like, the consumer is going to be the only one who actually really suffers. And it would be one thing if it was like, well, you know what, gaming is getting more expensive, whatever. But the thing is, it's not just gaming. Like, everything in the, like, you know, at least here in the United States specifically, I guess, or whatever, because of certain political things, like, everything is getting more expensive. So when everything is just going up and up and up, and then this, which is supposed to be just a hobby, is not even supposed to be like anything else. It is supposed to be an escape, a thing that we do on the side, something to have fun, something that we just waste time on. And now that thing has become basically a bill in and of itself. Like, you're going to lose more and more consumers that way, and more people are going to go toward alternative means for whatever their entertainment is, whether that's maybe not playing video games, or maybe not buying a PlayStation or an Xbox, going to PC, or maybe sticking with just Nintendo, because even though, yes, they raise their prices, but they're cheaper
Or
still.
going, or just going
play
retro.
indie or retro game. Just play retro
Or
games.
yeah,
Like,
that's it. Or they
Where's
just
indie games?
never buy, but that also means, like, yeah, they go to PC gaming, and like, I don't buy from the big publishers. I only buy indie games. So that means the publishers, yeah, again, the big AAA publishers miss out on that money, and then again, something has to fucking break. Like, yeah, I just, again, there's only so much space in the fucking balloon that is the gaming industry, and they cannot keep filling that shit and expecting the fucking balloon to grow. At some point, it's going to fucking burst. It's going to pop. And I don't know what that entails, like, what that means for, you know, for whatever, the publishers, the game developers, the console makers, but that, yeah, like, something is going to happen, and we're gonna
If these big studios crash and fail, then these smaller people will get, startups, and we'll get more
They should.
Expedition 33s.
I think that's what it is, because most of the time those people are making those games are kind of tied from the higher corporate people that don't give a fuck except the money. So like maybe they just stick it to the people, stick it to the man. Just I know it's tough, but again, having that freedom of just making your own thing and having it be successful and actually have like a passion, then like that passion comes into the new game and it becomes fun.
And and that's the other thing too. Like, wasn't the Expedition apparently made for like less than 100 million or something like that? Yeah. And like, that game looks beautiful. Like, that's a good game, and it looks great. So like, yeah, like, I don't understand why these big publishers are not taking a page out of the indie developers and being like, how did you do this? How did you make a game that looks this good and plays this well and is this popular? What did you do exactly? It's like, oh, well, we focused on what mattered and didn't try to like make sure that this horse's testicles look like actual testicles. And we didn't spend $400, $500, $600, $700 million on the game and the marketing. We just put out a good game. It cost us $100 million, but we put out a good game and we made our money back.
You're like, we don't need to send Greg
like
out to go fondle the horse's balls.
I feel like that's only things like GTA and maybe even fucking Elder Scrolls can do stupid shit like that, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
I'm not
because
saying every publisher or game developer can do it.
I don't want some fucking random ass fucking game do the same shit like Silent Hill game. Like I don't give a fuck. Like,
and again, like I said, I think it's fine if GTA wants to do that. Completely fine. Or Rockstar, they can do that.
Like, their whole fucking catalog is bangers every fucking time. Like,
but like, I don't want the next Assassin's Creed game to come out and be like, oh, we did this, and you could see like the line in every blade of grass. Like, I don't care. Like your games are not that good for you to focus.
Make better quests. Make better missions,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Like again, if Rockstar wants the next Red Dead Redemption 3 comes out, it's like, dude, you can actually like pick up the dirt, and now the dirt like it stays like that. The ground stays like how you just cool. Red Dead Redemption 3, I have full faith in being a 10 out of 10 game. One of those games is going to be considered a game of all time. But again, whatever the next fucking EA game, action adventure game that comes out from EA, if they're like, oh yeah, and when you go like the water movement, I don't care about that. Just make the water look okay, because your games are not that. They're not that guy. They're not that guy.
It's just like when Call of Duty was it Ghost, right? Like you can go underwater. Like every game shit for that. Like nobody cares, bro. We just want to
Yeah.
play Call of Duty. It is what it is,
Or
bro.
like, remember for Ghost, they're like, if you when you swim, the fish will react. I don't care. I'll
Yeah.
swim through the fish. I don't give a shit.
I'm literally running away from people, fucking shooting and killing people.
Yeah, because again, the thing is, like, these are games that are stuff like, I'm not gonna focus on if the grass has the veins or whatever it is. I'm not gonna focus on like, can I see reflections of the character's fucking eyes in all this shit. Actually, I mean, like, you know, I'm kind of more on Devin's side with this whatever. Photo modes have kind of ruined games.
I think it's a stupid mode. I don't give a shit.
Because
Like,
that's why.
Because like anybody can take the same dumb photo. Like it's not like you're like if you have Spider-Man swinging through the city, I can take the same photo. It's not like your camera is going to be better than mine. Like if you know, like if we went out and took photos in nature and I brought my iPhone and you brought your like photographer camera, like yeah, it would look better. But like we're all taking the same photo.
Yeah.
I think that they also do like a whole bunch of editing, but I think that just gets a little bit more of the sweaty part of the photo mode, you know. But like was like the West Miles Morales, like they copied the exact same scene from the fucking movie where he's like upside down and shit, and like had the same color aspect of the fucking thing was not in the game at all, which is crazy as shit. But they did it all the camera. But that's just like, dude, you're not even playing the fucking game at this point. You're just playing fucking picture. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you're being Peter Parker
that's
right now.
Photoshop.
Pictures
If you want to do that, there's Photoshop. Like go do that in Photoshop. Like
we saw that shit in like fucking Halo, bro. Like all those screenshots when people were making some cool, crazy pictures. But I'm like, I'm playing fucking Halo, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna play some fucking
But
Wars
see,
or something.
and the thing
you can
is,
play some Griffball. Let's go.
but again,
Yeah.
I like this is what it all comes down to, is that like we're getting way too many developers that are focusing on everything but the gameplay, and it's like it almost seems like the gameplay is an afterthought, and so they're like, oh, but if we do this, if we really like focus on like, oh, the physics, or the like, oh, the way this reacts to how you move around, like I don't give a fuck if like I move, if my character's like running in mud and the mud like is reacting realistically to his movement, and now the mud stays on his body like at exactly how it does in real life. Like I don't fucking care about that. Make like if the character looks clean after he walks out of the mud, or isn't wet after he walks out of the fucking water, especially like a fucking first person shooter, I don't fucking care about that. I care if I can see my character's feet or not, like legs in the first person shooter. But yeah, like there's just way too much that is focusing on.
I know, like developers or publishers or whoever it is, they're focusing on the wrong thing.
And then again, so like yeah, that bloats these fucking budgets. And then yeah, because of
And do you
all
think
this
those
stuff.
are people getting high-end actors too? They're starting to dip into the things, so they have to pay him a lot. I think I saw people bitching about fucking Jack Quaid being the fucking God of War. It's like, why the fuck are you spending money to get this actor? He's not like he's a decent actor, whatever. You know, he's chill. But why the fuck are you spending money on this shit, dude? Just make
Yeah.
the fucking game. Like you know, like you have a whole bunch of
I don't
voice
know,
actors that can
freaking
do it.
Charlie Cox was like in Expedition.
yeah, you could do it.
Yeah, for like a little bit, and then I
Yeah,
won't
but
spoil it,
still,
but yeah.
I mean, Robert Downey shows up to anything now, and
I thought he was the main character voice.
But Charlie Cox?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Oh,
Like something happens to his character.
he gets killed. Duh.
No.
molested.
Yeah, he
Okay.
gets killed. Yeah, I think he dies. So.
I thought it was the
But
main character voice.
I thought he died, or I think he's in there for a bit, but like he dies. I know that. So.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah,
like,
but still, like, that's still, like, you're getting
I'm not saying
and
like
then,
he's
like,
like
what
top one. Yeah, compare like Robbie Downey Jr. or some shit like that. Like
I
Jack Quaid's
know,
getting
I'm
a
just
fuck
saying,
ton from
like
like the boys and shit, whatever. And he's doing a lot more movies now. He's trying to rise up. Maybe Charlie's getting a little bit more because again he's gonna be Doomsday all this shit now, whatever in the show. But still, like
I know, yeah, there are plenty of, like, great
just,
voice I mean,
just
and
get
especially
your
with, like,
typical, just get your
you
typical fucking was it Troy Baker and the other fucking dude. Like get one of those two actors. And they kept doing it in like the
I
2010s.
know. Was, like 'cause, like, I feel like a lot of, like well, especially with God of War, like, Lao Fei, they're using her face. I forget the actress's name, but they're using, like, her face, essentially. But, yeah, with Jack Quaid's character, it's a fucking cube, like, anybody could do it. You could have fucking Ice Cube be the cube, which would be hilarious
Let me
if
tell
that
you
was, like, a
shit.
mod. The Ice Cube. And you just have him, like, doing quotes from Are We There Yet? Um, but, yeah, I don't
He
know.
does play the main character.
Yeah, he's not kidding. Okay, 'cause I know he dies, but unless he fucking dies
I
like,
guess
at
the
the
main
end.
character dies at some point. Whatever. I haven't played that game
But
yet.
yeah,
I mean, I know
but
the other thing is, like, Expedition's a great game, it's just not the type of game I enjoy, but, like,
But
it's
it
great for people who
shows.
do enjoy it.
But the thing is, it shows that like you don't have to put in so much money to make a great game. If you
Yeah.
you know, it's the same thing. Like a lot of people talk about that. What's it called? Godzilla -1, -0,
Minus
whatever it is.
0.
Like
Yeah.
that movie was made for like pennies, basically, compared to like the budgets that like a lot of Hollywood movies get. And that movie looks so much better and was so
hmm
much better than a lot of Hollywood shit that comes out. So
Yeah.
like,
If you get passionate people, like, because I mean, like, what? Like, the Blair Witch Project was made on, like
yeah,
like, pennies, and, like, that was super successful. Like, you can and, like, indie games, obviously, you can make fairly cheap, like, indie developers are out there, and they can make fun shit. I know I always go back to it, but, like, Balatro, like, it doesn't look great, but it plays really good, and it's, like, an addictive loop.
Blair Witch, the budget was 200,000 to 750,000. That's such a wild
Yeah.
gap. Made
that's
How much
200,
did
insane.
it
made
Nah,
nearly $250 million.
yeah, not bad. Not bad for a couple $100,000. Like, for a
Yeah,
movie, that's,
well, how much was it?
literal pennies.
200,000?
200,000 to
Yeah,
750. That's what it said the budget was.
Because the budget for Paranormal Activity is 15,000.
Shit,
there you go.
Yeah, so like that's like the highest grossing like movie like profit like
profit wise.
I
Yeah.
think it was just yeah. 'Cause I'm
But it's
like
like, yeah,
again,
if you get passionate people behind stuff, like, it doesn't have to be
the
it
thing is,
doesn't have to be MCU, like, level shit, or and, like, it doesn't have to be GTA level stuff. Like, you can have mid-tier, like, mid-budget tier, and it still look and play
Yeah,
great. Like, 100 to $200 million, like, you should be able to, like, throw out something in a good way, like, so you should be able to put out a product for 100 to $200 million and make your money back fairly easily.
yeah. Uh,
yeah,
Again,
I just think like
no,
I
again,
like you saying indie is just easy to like not easy to do, but like I think it's easy for indie people just to be able to make the game they want, and
Yeah.
people see that, don't see the bullshit, and just go with it. Like Devin said, Balatro, like fucking Silk Song, three people fucking made the game. Took forever, but they still made it and still sold it for $20. Didn't have to
Mhm.
pay like crazy fucking price. Phasmophobia is a ghost
yeah,
hunting game made by one fucking person until they got, you know, a lot of fucking money and just hired more people, and then started going. And now they're fucking making a movie now. It's fucking crazy. But like, it's just as long as you got a dream, that's all that matters, bro. You just had a computer, dream, and know how to code shit. You could literally make a game as long as you got the passion, which a lot of people, the indie people, tend to have. Like in
Yeah.
this day and age right now, because a lot of these AAA games aren't doing that fucking great, or spending a ton of money just because they had to make. We said before, make the little fucking checklist. Like does it have this? Does it have this? Does it have this? Do the players care? Not really, but us corporate people do. because we want
Yeah.
the one
We need
Joe
to be
Schmo that never plays games
we
be
need it, the
delighted
game
going on
needs to
Twitter.
be 80 hours in length. I don't care how you get it there. Get it to 80 hours. It needs to be open world and it needs to have microtransactions. It's like, okay, well, that's gonna ruin the game. Like, I don't care. Just do it. So
Yeah.
add some live service stuff to it somehow. Like, sir, this is Dragon Age. I don't care.
So yeah.
Like those crazy bitch. And I
Again,
think too, the other games, it was like it was kind of early on for those games. I think that's why they were so successful for those type of games. So maybe that's why like people are trying to jump onto early stuff for those type of genres. But again, it's just so hard because again, I feel like a lot of people don't play fucking games anymore because people rather watch streamers of their 2 cents for it. Like I had a buddy. Fuck, what was it? It was a free. It was literally a free game. It's kind of like Destiny or like Warframe or some shit like that. It's like a fucking Korean game. It was like big for like last year or something. But he was it's funny. He was watching Asmon go play it. It was. He's like, oh, should I play it? I'm like, dude, it's fucking free. Don't let it some fucking dude on the internet tell you. Have an opinion for yourself and play the fucking game. He's like, I don't know. I'd rather watch somebody play. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It's free. Or watch a lot of reviews on the actual like people that actually do good reviews,
Do
not
I
like
know
us
this
or
friend?
whatever.
Do I need to stop
Oh
hanging
no,
out with him?
no. But he's kind of a fucking idiot though when it comes to that shit.
Once you
But
said they want to watch Asmon go play it, I was like, yeah, I assumed as much.
it's like, dude, just play the game. Especially it's free. Just I even said shit like, go download it, bro. It's fucking free. Like
Yeah,
just
I think you can see if you like it or not.
then right? Like what? If you hated it, you just wasted your time downloading a free game. Like whatever. But I feel like that's a because all these high end streamers like fuck like Shroud, well, especially with Shroud was saying the whole shit about Mark Raiders at the end was like, oh well, it's not or trying to shit on Expedition, and I had all the fucking streamer people like that watched him was trying to shit on fucking Expedition or something like that until you fucking played
Yeah,
it. It's like fucking Christ, dude. I think it's also that too. Is also could be a negative thing, but maybe it could be a reach from me.
yeah. Um,
Do when are you gonna stream next, Everett?
I know I gotta start streaming again. I've been working a lot of 12-hour shifts, and again, there was some stuff with a friend
I mean,
recently. So,
your gigolo business is taking off too. So
if only. All right, so yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end.
desperate milfs call Everett Morales.
I think we'll go ahead and end the podcast there because yeah, we're starting to just repeat a lot of stuff, and yeah, I think. All
Just
right,
get mad.
yeah. So this has been episode 104 of the Chair Podcast. As per usual, you like this our discussions, you like what I do on the channel, the videos I put out. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good shit. We will be back again next week. Hopefully with not as much dour shit, but we'll see what happens. That is the gaming industry, unfortunately. I've been your host, Everett. Devin?
See you, bitch.
JJ?
Bitch, see ya.
Oh my god. Until next time, we'll catch you later.